हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू पार्ट 4 ऑफ क्वेश्चन ऑन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन। जी हाँ, बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट फ्रॉम एग्जामिनेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू। अगर आपने 3 पार्ट नहीं देखा है तो हमने उसका लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में दे दिया है, आप जाके देख सकते हैं प्ले लिस्ट को। सो लाइक एवरी टाइम आई विल डिक्टेट द क्वेश्चन, वेट फॉर कपल ऑफ सेकंड्स एंड देन आई विल रिवील द करेक्ट आंसर। एंड देन वंस वी आर डन विद 10 क्वेश्चंस, हमने इसका एक्सप्लेनेशन भी दिया है इन केस यू वांट टू नो द थिंग्स इन डेप्थ, बिकॉज डेप्थ में जानने से ही आप क्वेश्चन के जो आंसर हैं उसको अच्छे से समझ सकते हैं, सो दैट थिंग्स कैन एक्चुअली इम्प्रिंट इन योर माइंड। सो विदाउट वेस्टिंग एनी टाइम, लेट अस गो टू द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन। So which one of the following is wrong? Option A, the Prime Minister is the leader of the majority party in the Lok Sabha. Option B, the Prime Minister is the head of the cabinet. Option C, the Prime Minister is the head of the government. Or option D, the Prime Minister is the head of the state. Remember which one is wrong. So the correct answer of this question is the Prime Minister is the head of the state. So moving to the next question. In which of the following cases is the entire Council of Ministers not dissolved? As you can see, there are 3 points. The first one says if the Prime Minister dies. The second one says if the Prime Minister resigns as an individual. Or option 3, if a cabinet minister resigns. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. You have 1 and 2, 2 and 3, all of the above, or option 3. Reread the question and try to answer the question. So the correct answer of this question is option D, which is option 3. Okay, if a cabinet minister resigns. So moving to the next question. Generally, all important decisions are taken by, sorry, there is a mistake. There is a typo. It's not important. It's important decisions are taken by the Council of Ministers, the Cabinet, the Prime Minister, or the Prime Minister and Parliamentary Secretaries. So the correct answer of this question is option B, the Cabinet. So moving to the fourth question. The oath to the office of President of India is administered by the Speaker of Lok Sabha, the Chief Justice of India, the Vice President of India, or option D, the Prime Minister of India. The correct answer of this question is option B, the Chief Justice of India. Moving to the fifth question. Which one of the following officials is appointed by the President on the advice of the Prime Minister? Is it A, option A, the Chief Justice of India, option B, Chairman of UPSC, option C, Governor of State, or option D, all of this? So the correct answer of this question is option D, all of this. So moving to the sixth question. The office of the Prime Minister has been created by option A, the Constitution, option B, the Convention, option C, the President, or option D, the Supreme Court. This is quite easy. So the correct answer of this question is option A, the Constitution. So moving to the seventh question. The detailed procedure for impeachment of the President has been mentioned in which article of the Constitution? So the correct answer of this question is option A, Article 61. Moving to the eighth question. Under which article has the President power to grant pardons and to remit or commute sentences in certain cases been provided? Is it 70, 71, 72 or 73? So the correct answer of this question is option C, 72, Article 72. Moving to the ninth question. Under our Constitution, the President is obliged to seek the advice of the Union Council of Ministers but is not bound to follow it, obliged to accept the advice of Union Council of Ministers, not obliged to seek or accept the advice of the Council of Ministers, or option D, obliged to seek the advice of the Council of Ministers under certain circumstances. So which one you think is correct? So the correct answer of this question is option B, obliged to accept the advice of the Union Council of Ministers. So moving to the final question, that is the 10th question. Which one of the following officials is not appointed by the President? Is it the judges of the Supreme Court, the judges of High Court, district and session judges, or Attorney General of India? So the correct answer of this question is option C, district and session judges. Now let us go to the explanation section. So this is the explanation of the first question, and the president is actually the head of the state. Hence option D was correct. This is a very short explanation. So this is the explanation of question number 2. The Council of Ministers is deemed to be resigned on the death or resignation of the existing Prime Minister. Each and every minister in his team represents the collective responsibility of cabinet. In case of death, as the person was responsible for the team as a whole, an order issued in his favor will stand null and void. New incumbents' authorized signature credentials shall be valid for all purposes. Hence, option D was correct. So moving to the third explanation. The cabinet holds the most important position in the union government. It exercises all powers on behalf of the Council of Ministers. The policy decisions are taken in the cabinet. Hence, option B was correct. So moving to the fourth question explanation. Every president and every person acting as president or discharging the functions of the president shall, before entering upon his office, make and subscribe in the presence of the Chief Justice of India, or in his absence, the senior most judge of the Supreme Court available. Hence, option B was correct. Okay, we need to understand this. Go through all the explanation. Okay, so that things can actually imprint in our mind. So fifth question explanation coming. So the Article 74 Council of Ministers to aid and advise President states that there shall be a Council of Ministers with the Prime Minister at the head to aid and advise the President, who shall, in the exercise of his functions, act in accordance with such advice, provided that the President may require the Council of Ministers to reconsider such advice either generally or otherwise, and the President shall act in accordance with the advice tendered after such reconsideration. Hence, option D was correct. So moving to the sixth question explanation. Article 74 and 75 of the Constitution of India deals with the Council of Ministers and Prime Ministers. Hence, option A was correct. So this is the explanation of question 7. The Article 61, procedure for impeachment of President. When a President is to be impeached for violation of the Constitution, the charge shall be preferred by either House of Parliament. Okay. Such resolution has been passed by a majority of not less than 2/3 of the total membership of the House. Hence, option A is correct. So moving to the 8th question explanation. So the President is empowered with the power to pardon under Article 72 of the Indian Constitution. Article 72 says that President shall have the power to grant pardons, reprise, respites, or remissions of punishment, or to suspend, remit, or commute the sentence of any person convicted of any offence. Hence, option C was correct. So moving to the 9th question explanation. There shall be a Council of Ministers with the Prime Minister at the head to aid and advise the President, who shall, in the exercise of his functions, act in accordance with such advice. Notice there is a use of word shall. Okay. Hence, option B is correct. So, moving to the final question explanation. Appointments of person to be and the posting and promotion of district judges in any state shall be made by the governor of the state in consultation with the High Court, exercising jurisdiction in relation to such state. Hence, option C is correct. So, that's all for the explanation. So, if you have liked the session, then do subscribe to our channel. Thank you and have a nice day.